Handoff to the back. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Last thing you want to see early in a playoff game. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff to the right side. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's bringing it back at the 30. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball into the red zone.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? He's got space, headed for the end zone. Touchdown, UCF, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
So the running play stuffed on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Offense set for the sixth play in this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. Well, we knew this was going to be a big plan for this offense. Getting on the edge with the speed that they have at wide receiver. As a defense, they've got to be prepared for this. They've got to set the edge. They're unable to do it here, and this is a massive play early in this game for this offense down the field.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, I think they need to be aggressive here. What does a field goal really give you? It doesn't give you anything, but you've got a chance right here to tie this football game up with a score. You've got to take that chance. You don't know how many possessions you're going to have.
Touchdown, Kansas State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive. The refs are relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
UCF offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Hands it off on the counter. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knights. Breaks away to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT is good.
14, Kansas State, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Wildcats offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And he dumps it off to the tight end. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be
It's caught. He's breaking free. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. It's UCF in the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Caught near the sticks, it's Fields. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a 1st down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Fields. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Wildcats. Powers into the end zone.
That's a great decision from this quarterback, and really no man's land for the defense. Once the quarterback is out there, he's loose, it's short yardage. All he needs to do is be decisive, run it into the end zone. He's able to do so for 6.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And now the defense able to bring him down.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Johnson. On the move now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Fields. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Ashley. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Barnett. And the pressure's on. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the Wildcats will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Knights will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. You wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. And the Wildcats will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Here comes the rush. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And that sets up a return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Trying to find some room. It's Watson.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air, it's Barnett. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field, trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they get the second half started with the running play. Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's White. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Wildcats look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab behind the line, it's Fields. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
And the Wildcats line up with a 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Touchdown, Kansas State. The offense takes the lead here in the second half.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Running out of time in the pocket, using his legs here. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Second down play coming up. He drops back in the gun. Makes the grab. It's Ashley. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Now he's got open space. Here he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. This home crowd is in a frenzy. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward. That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the return will be brought down. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's got it again. Now tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Kansas State is on top now, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Barnett. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Knights are moving quickly down the field. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And this one is caught. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Ashley. Sees an opening. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
He's tackled at the 36. Brings up 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
We know this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. 4th and 2, that's not a question. They're going for it. Because of this offensive line, watch them do the work up front, and it allows them the opportunity to convert and move the chains.
Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit it with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Bites off a defender. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Bringing pressure. Oh, he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on 4th.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much, so on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. And the defense gets a 4th down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap. Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains. I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time. He's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
He's brought down out at the 46. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
He's got some space. Look out. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game, and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.